the ratio V upon I equal to a constant, and this is what is known as the Ohm's law. I'll give you the statement of the Ohm's law, but before I go for the statement of the Ohm's law, we will draw a graph with these values only, and we'll see how the graph is going to be represented. As बनाओ ये readings and खतरे a graph बनाओ between V and I, and we'll see what we are going to get. So you guys, y-axis, this is x-axis. I'll remove this portion. This is V, this is I, 0. This will be, I will be plotted along the x-axis and V will be plotted along the y-axis. I is in amperes and potential difference is in volts. So first reading is going to be, first we will plot what is going to be, have 0.25 I. So I am taking 0.15, then 0.3, 0.45, 0.6, 0.75. These are the points which we are going to plot, and along the y-axis we will take a interval of 0.25 volts, 0.25, 0.5. अगर आप graph papers पर बने हुए, it will be very easy to plot this graph, but since we don't have a graph paper here, we are going to make an graph paper like this, and then we are going to plot 0.5, 0.75, then 1, and then 1.25. अगर मैं plot कर first point, this is going to be my first point 0, 0. Second point 0.25 potential difference and 0.15. So this is going to be my point. This will be the point representing a potential difference of 0.25 volt and a current of 0.15 ampere. Going to the next reading, potential difference 0.5 and current 0.3. This will be the point representing the second point. Third, 0.75 and 0.45. This will be the point representing our third reading. Fourth reading, 1 and 0.6. You can represent fourth point. Similarly, we can last point plot 1.25 to 0.75. This is not an exact graph we are plotting, just an approximate graph, but if we join these points, we are going to get a straight line passing through the origin. इसका graph जो बनेगा, whatever, if you plotting a VI graph, the relationship between potential difference and current is always a straight line passing through the origin. So we are going to take a line. Now from this graph, what we can find out? We can find out the ratio. If I have to find out the slope of this graph, we will find out the slope of this graph. For that, we are going to take any 2 points. We are going to take any 2 points on this, draw a line parallel to the y-axis, draw another line parallel to the y-axis, draw a line parallel to the x-axis, and draw a line parallel to the x-axis. Complete this graph. If I write it as A, B, C, D, E, as you might have studied in class 9, slope is given by tan theta perpendicular upon base, and for this right triangle, perpendicular is AC, base is BC. When अगर us find out करो अब AC क्या चु, अगर वो ये अपने निम्न 1 value, ये चु 0.5, यह जो value आसे यह क्या आसे difference, ये पूरा चु 1, ये चु 0.5, so this is going to be 1 minus 0.5, that is going to be only 0.5 volts. If I find out the difference here BC, this is 0.6, this is 0.3, so this is going to be 0.6 minus 0.3. amperes, which is going to be 0.3 ampere. So AC की value, what is the value of AC we have got? The value of AC is 0.5 volt. What is the value of BC we have got? It is 0.3 volt, sorry, ampere. So if I remove the decimal, I am getting the value 5/3 and I am getting the value 1.66. The same value we got from we have taken when we took the readings with the Ohm's law circuit. Same value we are getting from this, and the main thing is that V upon I is equal to a constant. Constant मतलब change होने गसान. हर वैल्यू में हर कुन रीडिंग में अगर तो वुचो द रेशो V by I 1.66 1.66 1.66 रेशो इज सेम. और व्हेन वी हैव प्लॉटेड द ग्राफ फॉर इट, ग्राफ में से भी जब हमने स्लोप निकाला, स्लोप इज कमिंग आउट टू बी द सेम थिंग, दैट इज कमिंग आउट टू बी 1.66. नाउ व्हाट इज द स्लोप दैट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी, बट बिफोर दैट आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट ऑफ द Ohm's law. I'll not rub this because this is what is going to be the mathematical form of Ohm's law. V upon I equal to a constant. This is what is Ohm's law. The Ohm's law states that the potential difference between the two ends of a metallic wire is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided temperature remains constant. Now coming to the form, I'll repeat again the Ohm's law. The potential difference क्या represent करो as V. The potential difference V between the two ends of a metallic wire is directly proportional to the current. Current क्या चाहिए? Current I. Potential difference between the two ends of a metallic wire is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided temperature remains constant. Directly proportional means V, the I, they are directly proportional to each other. V is directly proportional to I. What is the meaning? If V is proportional to I can change, I can write converting the proportionality sign to equality sign. We always multiply by a constant. Here the constant multiplied is R, which is your constant. So we change the proportionality sign to equality sign by multiplying by this value R. And what is this R? It is nothing but the ratio of V upon I. Now you will remember in the example where we have made the graph and we took the readings, we found out what is V upon I. What was that coming out to be? It was coming out to be 5 upon 3. That is 1.66. And here what do we find out? V upon I is equal to this R, where what is R? It is a constant. And if I go back to the readings which we had taken, remember we studied the potential, we studied the variation of potential difference with the current across this load R. So basically what are we finding? We are finding the resistance of this load wire which we have used in the circuit diagram. So what are we finding out? If the value was 1 upon 66 in that relationship, this R value is going to be 1.66. Again to remind you, if I had plotted that graph of V and I got a straight line and we found out the slope of this graph, what did we get? We get the value of 1.66. That is nothing but the value of the resistance R. So we can find out directly the value of resistance R from the readings. We can find out the value of the resistance by calculating the slope of VI graph. I hope it is clear. Torva toy fikri, yichu itkan just find out karan resistance ye me yes load wire use कर या circuitous में एमिश resistance है का find out करें by studying a relation between current and potential difference. And what is the relation? The relation is that potential difference and current, they are directly proportional to each other. What is the meaning of directly proportional? We have found out that with the increase in the potential difference, there is an increase in the current flowing through the circuit. If you remember, we had taken the readings, we were increasing the potential difference, the current was also increasing. That is what is the main thing, that is Ohm's law. I hope I am clear. I'll repeat again, the potential difference V across the two ends of a metallic wire is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided temperature remains constant. Now, why I am using the word temperature remains constant? Because if the temperature remains constant, then R remains constant. But if temperature changes, this value of the resistance of the metallic wire will also change. So, that is the condition, it should be there, that temperature should remain constant for studying the value of V and I. Next, we are going to define what is this R. So, from Ohm's law, we can write, if we have V upon I equal to R, then what do we have? We can write I equal to V equal to IR. This is the mathematical form of Ohm's law. Now, from this, I can write R, which is equal to V upon I. Now, what is this constant? I have already told you, it is the resistance of the metallic wire which we have used in the circuit. How do we define this resistance? It is the property of a conductor to resist the flow of charge, the flow of current. The property of a conductor to resist the flow of current. That means, if we have a conductor, if we have a resistor, or we have any device which is having a very high resistance, then the current flowing through it will be less. So, this resistance is the property of a conductor which resists, it does not allow the flow of current through a circuit. Now, the SI unit for resistance is ohm, OHM, and the symbol is, this is the symbol for, I will repeat it again, it is omega we write, but it is this way we write omega. This is the symbol for ohm, but the SI unit of resistance is ohm. Now, how do we define this ohm? If I go back to the Ohm's law, we have R is equal to V upon I, and if I take the value of resistance to be 1 ohm, then potential difference has to be the SI unit of potential difference, which is 1 volt, and the SI unit of current, which is 1 ampere. So, 1 ohm is written as 1 volt per ampere. So, 1 ohm is 1 volt per ampere. So, how do we define 1 ohm? We say, if a potential difference of 1 volt is applied across the two ends of a metallic wire and the current flowing through it is 1 ampere, then the resistance of that conductor has to be 1 ohm. I will write it down, definition of 1 ohm, or I will write on the top. So, 1 ohm definition, it is defined as, if the potential difference between the two ends of a metallic wire is 1 volt and current flowing through it is 1 ampere, then the resistance of that wire, is 1 ohm. This is how we define 1 ohm. Next, what we are going to study from this relationship only, like there is a relation between R and I, we find out that if we have V equal to IR, from that we write I is equal to, or let us say I equal to V upon R. It is the same form as V equal to IR, but now I have written in this form, where if I want to find out the current, then we have the relation I is equal to V upon R. From here, what do we find out? That I and R are inversely proportional to each other. Current and resistance are inversely proportional to each other, meaning that if the resistance of the wire, if resistance increases, then current in the circuit is going to decrease. If resistance increases, it is going to become 1 upon R, current will decrease. If resistance decreases, then current will increase. current will increase. This is what is the meaning of this, that I and R are inversely proportional to each other. One more thing is that when in this circuit, what did we do? We have varied the we varied the current by varying the potential difference. Now, if we don't want to vary, coming back to this circuit, if we don't want to vary, the potential difference, if we want to keep the same potential difference, like if we had used the battery, the potential difference would have remained the same. In that case, if we don't vary the potential difference, keeping the source of the potential same, if we want to vary the current in the circuit, how do we do it? Here what do we do? क्या हो रहा है? अगर as current changes current, we change the potential difference. But अगर हमें potential difference change नहीं करना, अगर हमारा source same होगा और and we want to vary the current in the circuit, I showed you one device which is known as rheostat. This is what we are going to use in the circuit if we are having a common source, if we are not having a varying potential difference, source of potential difference. If we are having a same source of potential difference, in that case, if I want to vary the current in the circuit, I am going to use a rheostat. तुरवत फिक्री कि अगर ऐसे पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस चेंज छुन करूँ, पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बैटरी यूज करन सर्किटस में और करंट को वेरी करना है, इन दैट केस अस क्या करब यूज, वी विल यूज अ रियोस्टैट इन दैट सर्किट डायग्राम. वाई? बिकॉज वी चेंज द रेजिस्टेंस, और रेजिस्टेंस चेंज करते ही क्या चेंज हो जाती है? करंट चेंज हो जाए. रेजिस्टेंस वेरी हो जाएगी, करंट वेरी हो जाएगी. रेजिस्टेंस बढ़ेगी तो करंट कम हो जाएगी. रेजिस्टेंस विल डिक्रीज, करंट विल इंक्रीज. दे आर इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू ईच अदर. Next, we will be doing one numerical related to the same concept of Ohm's law, and I have written the numerical here. We will just solve it. I will just read the numerical for you people. The potential difference between the terminals of an electric heater is 60 volt. So, potential difference is 60 volt. So, what am I going to write here? V is 60 volt. This is for the heater. We are taking a heater, potential difference is 60 volt. When it draws a current of 4 amperes from the source, the current drawn is 4 amperes. Potential difference is 60 volt, current drawn is 4 amperes. Then what do we have to find out? What current will the heater draw? हमें निकालना है what is the current that the heater is going to draw. If the potential difference, when the potential difference is 120 volts, the heater is the same. Heater, we are using a heater. अशी use करा heater. Heater तो अशा पाए electric heater सारनी क्या अशो. अगर electric heater 60 volt per chess use करान, current कुता शनिवानी draw करान, इश करान 4 ampere current draw. अगर as potential difference 120 volt करव increase, 60 पे बढ़ावा 120 volt, तो ये कितना current करे draw. How do we find out? We will first calculate the value of what is the resistance of this heater. इस heater की resistance हम निकालेंगे. And how do we find out the resistance of the heater? We know the formula from the Ohm's law. We have V equal to IR and R is equal to V upon I. So what will be the value of the resistance? It is going to be 60 upon 4 ampere. That is going to be 60 volt upon 4 ampere, that is going to be 15 ohm is the resistance of this electric heater. So, if the heater is same, resistance is going to remain same. So, R is 15 ohm, R is 15 ohm. Potential difference अगर हमने increase किया, we have increased it from 60 to 120. Now, how much current will be drawn? Again using the same formula, we have I equal to V upon R. V is how much? 120 volt. How much is R? R is 15 ohm. So, the current is going to be, you will have 15 1, 15 8 is 20, or if you want to do simpler calculations, we will write, we do it by 120, 15, let's do it by 5, 5, 3, 15, 5, 2, 10 and 5, 4, 20, 3, 1, 8. So, 8 amperes is going to be the current drawn. But if we understand, it is a just one step numerical. ऐसे कई अक्सी step बस करे. H/pi कि according to the Ohm's law, अगर R constant show, V तो I should directly proportional to each other. If R is remaining same, heater is same, R is same, 15 ohm, V and I should be directly proportional to each other. What is the meaning? The meaning is that अगर potential difference 60 volt show, current show 4 ampere, अगर potential difference 120 volt गए current कुछ गए 60 volt है 4 ampere है अगर 120 volt, if the potential difference is 120 volt, how much should be the current? Potential difference is getting doubled, current should get doubled, it should be 8 amperes. So we can do it in one step using the Ohm's law, but if you don't want to use the Ohm's law, we can solve it, find the value of R, put it back in this formula and get the value of current as 8 amperes. Tarut Fikri, ask or as we studied what is Ohm's law. I hope you have understood what is Ohm's law, and we have studied the relationship between Ohm's law. The Bake or as ask कि circuit diagram कितकन च बनावन, the M circuit diagram में कितकन च अस VI graph plot करान, तब में कितकन च अस resistance की value find out करान. Thank you.
वर्ष 1989 में एक स्वायत्त संस्था के रूप में भारत सरकार के मानव संसाधन विकास मंत्रालय द्वारा स्थापित राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा संस्थान NIOS दूरस्थ शिक्षा की विश्व में सबसे बड़ी मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा प्रणाली है। 25 लाख से अधिक पंजीकृत शिक्षार्थियों के साथ NIOS देश विदेश में 1200 से अधिक व्यावसायिक और 5500 से अधिक शैक्षिक अध्ययन केंद्रों के नेटवर्क द्वारा शिक्षा वंचितों तक पहुंचने का प्रयास करता है।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने,
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं।
जनमानस में शिक्षा और प्रशिक्षण से सामाजिक आर्थिक विकास को एक नई गति प्रदान की जा सकती है। इसी क्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए NIOS जन स्वास्थ्य में 1 वर्षीय प्रमाण पत्र पाठ्यक्रम राज्य स्वास्थ्य समिति स्वास्थ्य विभाग बिहार के साथ प्रारंभ करने जा रहा है। इस पाठ्यक्रम का उद्देश्य होगा सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ताओं को शिक्षित और प्रशिक्षित करना। अगर आंकड़ों पर गौर करें तो लगभग 10 करोड़ की आबादी के साथ बिहार देश में जनसंख्या के आधार पर तीसरे स्थान पर है। राज्य का 2/3 भाग ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों में निवास करता है, जो कि कुल जनसंख्या का 88.71% है। गौर करने योग्य तथ्य ये है कि आज बिहार में एक बड़ी आबादी पर डॉक्टरों की उपलब्धता का अनुपात बहुत ही कम है। इन आंकड़ों अनुपातों को ध्यान में रखते हुए जन स्वास्थ्य की सुविधाओं के सुगम निष्पादन का एकमात्र उपाय हो सकता है प्रशिक्षित सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता। सामान्यतः सुदूर ग्रामीण अंचलों में कार्यरत एक प्रशिक्षित सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता निवारात्मक तथा उपचारात्मक स्वास्थ्य सेवाएं प्रदान करता है, जो कि मानव शरीर विज्ञान तथा क्रिया विज्ञान का आधारभूत ज्ञान और स्वास्थ्य, स्वच्छता एवं पोषण विज्ञान की समझ भी रखते हैं। जन स्वास्थ्य का ये पाठ्यक्रम सफलतापूर्वक करने के बाद प्रशिक्षित सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता संक्रामक, असंक्रामक तथा जीवन शैली संबंधित रोगों सहित आपातकालीन स्थिति में किए जाने वाले उपायों और रोगों की रोकथाम करने में सक्षम होंगे। साथ ही प्राथमिक उपचार, औषधि विज्ञान, फार्मेसी तथा दवाओं के दुष्प्रभावों का व्यवहार ज्ञान प्राप्त कर सकेंगे। परिवार नियोजन तथा टीकाकरण सहित मातृत्व व बाल स्वास्थ्य पर मार्गदर्शन करने में भी दक्ष होंगे। आज बढ़ती जनसंख्या के अनुरूप डॉक्टरों का उपलब्ध न हो पाना एक विषम समस्या बन गई है। समय की मांग है ऐसे प्रशिक्षित कार्यकर्ताओं को तैयार करने की जो तत्काल ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों, अस्पतालों, नर्सिंग होम और स्वास्थ्य क्लबों में जन समुदाय की देखरेख कर सके। इसके लिए प्रत्येक गांव मोहल्ले से कम एक व्यक्ति को जन स्वास्थ्य के इस व्यावसायिक प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रम के माध्यम से प्रशिक्षण देकर कुशल बनाया जाएगा। ये प्रशिक्षित कार्यकर्ता समाज में बहुउद्देशीय स्वास्थ्य रक्षक के रूप में कार्य करेंगे। स्वास्थ्य संबंधी जागरूकता, प्राथमिक उपचार के साथ आपातकालीन स्थितियों जैसे बाढ़ और भूकंप जैसी आपदाओं में ये कार्यकर्ता उपयुक्त उपचार करने में सक्षम होंगे। जनसाधारण के लिए परिवार कल्याण, रोगों की रोकथाम, स्वास्थ्य विज्ञान, स्वस्थ पर्यावरण, पोलियो निवारण तथा एड्स जैसे विषयों को इस कार्यक्रम में प्राथमिकता के साथ समाहित किया गया है। NIOS के जन स्वास्थ्य पाठ्यक्रम से उन शिक्षार्थियों को भी औपचारिक रूप से प्रशिक्षित किया जा सकता है जो भविष्य में स्वास्थ्य कार्यक्रमों में सक्रिय भागीदारी करके एक बहुउद्देशीय जन स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता के रूप में कार्य कर सकेंगे। इस प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रम के लिए राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा संस्थान द्वारा व्यावसायिक विषय जन स्वास्थ्य में प्रमाण पत्र पाठ्यक्रम हेतु बिहार राज्य के 38 जिलों में 149 प्रथम रेफरल इकाइयों और 533 प्राथमिक स्वास्थ्य केंद्रों में सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ताओं को प्रशिक्षण दिया जाएगा। इन इकाइयों और केंद्रों को निर्धारित मानदंडों के अनुरूप NIOS के अध्ययन केंद्र AVI के रूप में प्रत्यायित किया जाएगा। प्रत्यायन के उपरांत इन अध्ययन केंद्रों पर प्रशिक्षणार्थियों का नामांकन आरंभ होगा। केंद्र समन्वयक इन केंद्रों का संचालन करेंगे। केंद्र समन्वयक के मार्गदर्शन में केंद्रों का प्रत्यायन, प्रशिक्षणार्थियों का नामांकन, शैक्षिक गतिविधियां, प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रम एवं परीक्षा कार्य NIOS द्वारा निर्धारित मापदंडों के अनुरूप निष्पादित किए जाएंगे। प्रवेश के लिए अभ्यर्थी की योग्यता 10वीं पास और कम से कम 3 वर्ष का सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता के रूप में अनुभव होना आवश्यक है। जन स्वास्थ्य के व्यावसायिक पाठ्यक्रम की अध्ययन योजना में 40% सिद्धांत एवं 60% प्रयोग और प्रशिक्षण होगा। इस पाठ्यक्रम के 3 भाग हैं: आधारभूत जीव विज्ञान, मातृत्व एवं बाल स्वास्थ्य की देखभाल और रोगों व आपातकालीन स्थितियों में निवारण एवं प्रबंधन। इसके अंतर्गत शरीर क्रिया विज्ञान, प्राकृतिक स्वास्थ्य, घरेलू उपचार, पोषण, योग और व्यायाम, गर्भावस्था के दौरान महिला की देखरेख, स्तनपान, राष्ट्रीय स्वास्थ्य कार्यक्रम, परिवार कल्याण कार्यक्रम, स्वास्थ्यकर्ता के उत्तरदायित्व, संक्रामक रोग एवं निवारक उपाय, प्राथमिक उपचार, फार्मेसी तथा औषधि प्रतिक्रिया प्रबंधन एवं आपातकालीन स्थिति जैसे विषयों का अध्ययन किया जाता है। टीकाकरण, बेहोशी में बचाव का प्रबंधन, जलने और डूबने की स्थिति में आपातकालीन उपाय, हड्डी टूटने की स्थिति में रोगी का स्थानांतरण तथा प्राथमिक उपचार प्रमुखता से सम्मिलित है। योग की अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर स्वीकार्यता और महत्ता को देखते हुए इस पाठ्यक्रम में योग का अर्थ अष्टांग योग के विभिन्न चरणों और योगासनों के साथ साथ प्राणायाम की विधियों को प्रमुखता से सम्मिलित किया गया है। एक राष्ट्रीय लक्ष्य के रूप में सभी के लिए शिक्षा और स्वास्थ्य आज एक प्राथमिकता का विषय है। भावी प्रशिक्षणार्थियों की सामाजिक आर्थिक विषमताओं को ध्यान में रखकर तैयार किए गए जन स्वास्थ्य के इस पाठ्यक्रम के संचालन से एक नई व्यावसायिक प्रशिक्षण क्रांति को दिशा मिलेगी। जनमानस के विकास में राज्य स्वास्थ्य समिति बिहार और NIOS का यह संयुक्त प्रयास एक नई दिशा दिखाएगा और जन स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में शिक्षा प्रशिक्षण का ये पाठ्यक्रम एक नई किरण बनकर समाज को रोशन करेगा।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, अपना जीवन स्वयं बने।